Welcome back, everyone. Well, if boredom were a crime, our next guest is a superhero, and his weapon is his camera. Toni Smailagic is a photographer whose passion is introducing Jacksonville to Jacksonville through his lens. Welcome to First Coast Living.
Thank you for having me.
Now, Toni is one of my great friends, and I love that he's on camera right now because you will never find him on anybody's camera or any pictures. Now, you're the founder, you're the owner of Create Jax.
Yes.
Tell us a little bit about that. When did it get started and why?
Sure. I started about 4 years ago. I moved back from New York to Jacksonville. My background was in fashion, didn't have it here, or didn't have a market here, so I started documenting street style at Art Walk. And from there, I kind of saw a void in figuring out how to get around Jacksonville or the cooler things that are happening in Jacksonville just from meeting people at Art Walk.
Right.
And that kind of expanded, started the platform, and I've been kind of highlighting anything culturally significant that's been happening for the past 4 years.
Now, when you say this kind of spread, you're not talking about you just go to a couple events here and there. I feel like you have clones of yourself walking around at all these. What is your favorite event, though, to go to?
Favorite event?
Yeah, do you have one? Can you pick one?
No, because it really depends on time of year, because it can range from like Jazz Fest to Porch Fest to even the Duval Folks events that Giella does, or I don't know. There's a lot of
too many to count, right?
Yeah. People are constantly trying to reinvent themselves, or
So now let's talk about your book that you released. It's called Introducing Jacksonville to Jacksonville. What is kind of the message behind that title?
Just introducing people to the Jacksonville that they don't necessarily have time to find themselves. So it's from 2016 to 2019. I covered about 500 events within that time span. So it starts off with street style, how I started it, and goes into nightlife, activism, culinary, etc. Just documenting and putting everything together in a concise form for consumption for people who live here and people who are moving here or visiting Jacksonville.
So now, when did you realize that photography was it for you, was your passion?
I don't know, when I started it, like I was always drawn to it, to visuals, to people in general, people's stories, and it just kind of, everything was kind of in alignment with everything I was doing. So now I kind of have the best of, I don't know, best of everything. Like my job is to show people's beauty or show the beauty of a city or whatever it is. It's,
Very cool. So now you released your book a few months ago. How has that been? Because I know that's probably a roller coaster of emotions for you to kind of see it all like physically right there.
Maybe not emotions. I've been I'm numb to the process until it's finished. But I've been all over the place, from the release parties to getting it into bookstores or wherever. I'm at every market. I'm at the Sunday at 904 pop-up at the beach. I'm kind of everywhere with it, so I don't really have time to sit down and think about it right now.
Emotional.
Yeah. Maybe once it's done, maybe in a few months.
Really quickly, where can people find your work? Because it is beautiful. I love it.
So Create Jax on anything. So at CRE, the number 8, Jax, JAX, and you can find the book on there. You can find it at Wildcrafters or Chamberlain's Uptown, or this weekend at 904 Pop-Up.
Awesome. All right, Toni, thank you so much for coming in today.
Thank you.
All right, you guys, head over to our website, firstcoastliving.net. Take another look at this segment.